What's up there, guys? Dr. Philhan. Today, I'm going to be giving my review on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Some of you guys are probably saying like, oh, why are you doing this video? You're so late. Advanced Warfare was out about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, whenever you're seeing this video. And you're just, or you don't usually do COD videos usually, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm doing this because, obviously, I'm doing this later just because in the past I've done reviews on the day itself. And there was mixed emotions in the comments saying that, you know, it's too early to review a game because you don't know everything or blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? Might as well just wait a week or so. Or, well, when you're seeing this video, 2 weeks. And just review the game and get, you know, just a in-depth, well, not really in-depth, but just an experience review. Because I've had this game for about 2 weeks. And now I can actually say my real feelings. Because like I said in the past, most games that I've done reviews on, it's like, oh yeah, this game's awesome. Then a couple days later, it's like, oh shit, this game is not as good as I thought. So, you know, that's what it is. So I'm playing some Domination on Solar, and I have to say that Solar is one of my most favorite maps in Advanced Warfare multiplayer. Out of all the maps, that's my most favorite maps. Okay, so let's start off with the two simplest things, and that's the Exo Survival and the camping. Let's start with the easiest one, Exo Survival. Exo Survival isn't really anything brand new to the series. If you think of, it's basically like survival from Modern Warfare 3, but just added futuristic, basically. So for me, what I think about it is, it's meh. It's bleh. It's nothing new. It's nothing that amazing. It's there just to have an extra fun if you're bored of campaign and multiplayer. And it's there to play with friends also. So I think it's okay, but it's really nothing that extraordinary. Now let's go on to the campaign. The campaign, I find it actually pretty good for what it is. Story-wise, wow. It's not really like, oh my god, this is so awesome, but it's still a big wow. Kevin Spacey plays his role really good, and I like it. The story mode is really, it's pretty good for what it is. There's some stuff here and there that you can actually see from the past. Like, oh my god, this happens. I've seen this in previous COD games. Like, wow. But other than that, it's still what it is as a story mode. It's a typical story mode, but for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, for being futuristic, it's actually really futuristic. Unlike Black Ops 2, which was futuristic, but it wasn't as futuristic as you would say. So the story mode for me, I just think it's pretty good. And now let's go on to the multiplayer. One of the biggest things and one of the reasons why people buy COD, they buy it straight for the multiplayer. They screw the campaign, they screw their survival mode, they go straight to multiplayer, and they no life it for whenever they play it. Okay, multiplayer. Let's start. I don't know what to say. Multiplayer. Let's just start off with the overview. Multiplayer overall, it's just like any other typical COD. There's really nothing new. If you take the jumping stuff out of the game, or the exosuits, it's just like any other Call of Duty. People have said that this COD or Advanced Warfare is something new, something fresh, something that it's one of their most favorite games yet. For me, I just think it's same old, same old. Multiplayer, it proves it. If you play the retro or the classic game modes with the no exo jumping and all that stuff, it's the same thing, but instead of camping on top of buildings, you have people camping in corners. That's what it is. But one of the things I've noticed in the multiplayer is I think Sledgehammer Games actually tried to remove camping out of the games. I know I just said there's camping in corners and whatever and on top of buildings, but you see that in pretty much any games if you can actually get on top of the building. What I mean by that is if you look at the map and you just examine it, any place you can camp, like say example, I don't remember what the map was, but say example you go in the building. There's a window there, and you can camp there. All you have to do is just look at the stairs, look outside. It's pretty easy, but when you think about it, if you look right beside you, there's another window right there, which basically shows your body wide open. So, in other words, if you look, there's other places in the map where you find the perfect camping spot that's like inside a building or whatever. There's other things around it that makes it so your body is more like it's Like people can see you other than just that one place that you're camping and you can kill people. Another thing is the kill streaks. The kill streaks are all manual. So much for being real futuristic. Everything's manual for kill streaks. If you look at the biggest kill streak, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. It's Paladin, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a Paladin. It's all manual. You have to control yourself. Same thing with was it? There's a Predator missile. Obviously, we've seen that before. But there's not that many kill streaks. But when it comes to it, when you actually get a kill streak, you have to control yourself. So that means you have to hide somewhere and control yourself without getting killed. So you can't. So if you use a kill streak, you cannot continue and let the kill streak do stuff for you. You have to control the kill streak yourself. So I think when it's a helicopter, you have to control it to kill people. So you can't they try to remove camping out of the game. So that's one of the things I like about it, is they try to remove it, but without affecting the community, saying, "Oh my God, this is so gay," blah blah blah. So that's what I like about it. Another thing I noticed is obviously there's less guns. Customization isn't that great if you want it. Well, actually it is. It's better. Because you can actually customize your character itself, and you can unlock helmets, gloves, and all that stuff. I like that. But for the gun customization, it's only attachments, and you can edit your red dot side. Another thing I like is the enlistment. The enlistment, the guns, or you can actually, or the pro guns, or I don't know what it's called, the enlisted guns, where it's basically a gun that's customized, but you unlock it on a supply drop. Another thing that's the supply drop is good also. It's a good idea. We've seen it in other games before, but it's still a good idea. It gives a chance for the player to actually play more and oh yeah, I can unlock this stuff for free. And that's how you get your enlisted guns, your all of your customization for your suits and everything. And next, let's just go with overall gameplay. I know I've said it with the camping wise, but the overall gameplay of it, like I've said it before, it's just like any other typical COD, and it's like an Infinity War gameplay. I know it's Sledgehammer, but just basically think of Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and just add a little bit futuristic. That's all the gameplay it is. You run faster with the SMGs, and you run slower with the assault rifles, and then the LMGs and the sniper rifles, which it is more realistic. The jumping, I don't care about the jumping. It's just you have to get it. If that's what it is in the next Call of Duties, then you have to get used to it if you're gonna buy the next Call of Duties. And overall, that's pretty much it for the maps. Some of the maps, like I said, Solar is one of my favorite maps, and some other maps I don't really like. I think Instinct, the one where you're in the forest, I don't like that map. I hate it. Detroit, not a fan of it, but that's just my opinion. But for me, I don't go hardcore on this game. I've been hardcore on previous CODs except Ghost, which I didn't buy because I just thought it was a waste of money. But ever since Modern Warfare 2, I've went hardcore on every Call of Duty except Ghost. Just because back then I did not have a job, so I could actually take the time and actually play Call of Duty. Well, not no life it, but just go hardcore on it and just level up as much as I can. And when I got Advanced Warfare, I just played casually. I play some campaign here and there. I play some multiplayer here and there. I don't really go hardcore. So people are gonna get burned down to this. Usually I would get burnt out of the game, or I would get enough of the game when it would come basically after Christmas time, after the Christmas noobs got some experience. That's when I was burnt down to the game. I didn't want to play anymore. I was fed up of it, and I just you know what? I'm going to stop at this prestige, hit the max level, and I'm done with it. And for this game, I might not even prestige. I don't really want to prestige. I just want to go max level, then just play it casually. Or if I do prestige, I won't go and play hardcore. But for me, I probably won't get fed up with the game really quick. It just depends because I have a job now. You got real life and everything, so it's whatever. It's overall what I think about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I just think it's like any other typical Call of Duty. There's different opinions here and there, but for me, I just think it's plain, just like every other Call of Duty. There's the exo jumping, which is new, but other than that, It's okay for what it is. So, if you guys remember, subscribe, and what do you think of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? And this wasn't a pro review. If you want a pro review, or go to GameSpot, go to IGN, they'll give you like an in-depth review of everything. But this is just in my point of view. So, we'll see you guys next time. So, bye-bye.